Hello, my crafty friends. How are you today? Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so excited to work on this journal today. I've made a lot of progress on it since my last video, so I want to show you where I'm at and put in a couple things and have a little fun here, a little crafty fun. So I hope everyone's doing well. I'm Sheree. My channel is Turquoise Dreaming. And so yeah, I'm working on this. This is a Rand McNally elf book. It's like regular size, like the size, pretty much almost the same size as a little golden book, you know, the regular size little golden book. So I've got, here's the front cover. I think I showed you where I added this piece of trim over the fabric. And I've got two signatures sewn in. I think I already showed you the back. And I added a cool little closure here. I kind of was, I've been working on it this week. That's how I made the progress that I made, as far as I've been working on it. If I have like 10 minutes, usually not after work, but before work, if I have like 10 minutes or 15 minutes or even 30 minutes, I'll come in here and see what I can do if I have, you know, that time to, in the morning if I wake up early enough. But first of all, it ties like that. That's the tie closure. And I was in here and I was like, I'm trying to think of what made me think of it. I don't know what made me think of it now, but I know what made me think of it. This ribbon here, this grosgrain ribbon, I was looking at the width of it and how much I had left, and like this is all I had left of it. And I was thinking this would be, you know, because it, you know, it's here and it's here and it's here, and I was thinking this would be a nice to use for the closure, because you know it matches everything. And I picked this out because it matches the words here. They're kind of a purplish color. I think it matches really well. So I thought, well, you know, if I put eyelets in, it's going to be weird to try to attach this through an eyelet, and I didn't have enough really to tie around and tie a bow, I didn't think. So I was looking at it and I realized, or I thought of the width of it was, you know, like, what is the width? I'm thinking it's an inch. Let's measure it and see what it is actually. So it's actually 3/4 of an inch. Okay, good to know. Good to know. But then I thought of my slot punch. And I was like, I wonder if my slot punch will punch through this and this. I'm like, because I know my crocodile will punch through here with no problem. You know, that's how I attach the eyelets. It goes through a even thicker cardboard than this. So I actually had some cardboard that was the same thickness, or I'm trying to think, it might have been even a little thicker, and I had it here in my craft room. So I tried it and it went right through with no problem. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. So I punched my slot punch in. If you don't know what a slot punch is, it makes a slot like that. I'll show it to you. I haven't used it here on my channel before. Let me grab it. So let me see. What can I punch? What can I punch? Let me just, I have a scrap piece of paper here. So there's the slot. It makes that little, see, and this is a slot punch. I got it on Amazon, and it's probably in my description box below under my Amazon supplies. If you want to go through my link, if you want to see how much they're charging now, or, you know, anything like that, if you would go through my link, that helps me a little bit. They give me a penny or something like that. Seriously, I'm not exaggerating. I think I made $11 last year or this year from my Amazon supplies, but whatever. Every little bit helps. But anyway, there's a little slot that it punches out. I really love it. I don't use it a lot, but I do use it. I do use it on tags. Now, this is the first time I've ever used it on a journal, but I thought it was really cool because I thought about it for a second. And I was like, well, if I figured this would fit through there. Or when I did it on the cardboard, I experimented to see how this fit through, and it fit through nicely. So I said, I'm going for it. So I just, you know, punched both the front and the back, and I then I took it. It was before my signatures were sewn in, and I took it over to my sewing machine and just sewed I sewed right through the book. I put my little ribbon through and just sewed right there, back and forth 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And so it'd be nice and sturdy, but I sewed right through the book cover. So this would be secure. So I did that on the front and the back right here. I didn't try to, I mean, I guess if you didn't want to sew through the book, you could bring it out a little bit more and sew right here, right on the outside of the cover. But I knew my sewing machine would go through. I've sewn through little golden books before, and I knew it would go through, so I just went for it. And I did the same thing back and forth, 1, 2, 3. And so it's nice and sturdy, and I just wanted to tell you about that. And because I thought it was really cool. I think I would like to keep, do that once in a while for a closure. Because I like to do different closures. I do the button. I do eyelets, different things. So anyway, I've got the signatures all sewn in. And I had this piece of lace. I don't know if I showed it to you before. But I had this piece of lace sitting here from my last project. I didn't put it away. And I figured it was a good color. It's kind of a bluish gray. And it goes with this. This is kind of got a gray tone, undertones to it, this blue here. So I decided, look how pretty it is on the side. If you could see it, I've got some here and here. So I added that to a couple pages. And then I had 2 pieces left that were too short for a page to go down, because these go down the whole length of the page, as you can see. So I took those 2 pieces over to my sewing machine. And I'll show you what I did. It was another kind of fun experiment. Not really experiment, but a fun thing to do. And I ruffled them. I just put one in and kept going and ruffling. And then when it was ready for the time for the second one, I just kind of overlapped it a little bit and just kept ruffling. So this is a manual ruffle, not a ruffler. I do have a ruffler, but I didn't use it. I used my own 2 hands on this one and manually ruffled this on my sewing machine. So I think it came out really pretty. You really don't know. The overlap is right here, kind of in the middle. And you can, if you look, you can see it, but it doesn't matter at all because I think it came out really pretty. So good thing to do if you have a couple scrap pieces of lace. And you see it doesn't go all the way up and down the page. You can just put it on a page like this and ruffle them together. If you want, you can do more than, if you have 2 or 3 little pieces, long enough to fold and make your ruffle, but still, you can make little ruffles like this with it was just flat lace like you saw on the other pages, and I ruffled it, and I think it looks really cute and really pretty. I like it. Came out really nice. So I put that there anyway, and then let's see, what else did I do? We're going to do some work on here, but I added a couple of flip outs that were fun. I wanted to do kind of a flip out in each page, because I showed you the pages that I was using, but I wanted to do a couple of fun things. So here's one flip out here. It's very long, but I didn't end up. I showed you this music book that I was possibly going to use. And I didn't use it. So I thought, well, I really wanted to use it, but I didn't really use it. So what can I do? So I added it here as a fold out. So like if someone got this and they wanted to cut a piece off or something, or just leave it like this, they can. But you've got all this, you can't even see how far it stretches out here because it's so long. But I added that on there. So I did get a piece of music in, page in here from the piano book. And what else? I added some gift wrap, vintage gift wrap. Let me see if I can show it to you. It's right here. It was unopened, and I opened it. I was thinking of adding gift wrap, and so I went through and found this. It was so perfect for this squirrel with all these little creatures, and this is a Squirrel Autumn Nature Journal. So I found this, and it was so perfect. It says happy birthday. It's birthday paper, but it's so cute, isn't it? So I took a piece, and it is, let me find it right here, made a page out of it. So I cut let me take one that's not cut yet. I took the square and opened it up and just cut. I didn't want to waste any of it, so I didn't just cut here on the fold. I took it and measured the length that I needed and cut like where it was. So say about right here above the skunk's head, like say right there. You can see it there. So yeah, I just cut a piece that would be the length of the page, so I wouldn't waste any of that paper. But and then I just used the whole piece because it's, I just didn't cut a piece that would be one page here, one page there, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. But I took this whole, let me see, if I cut that off, then I have 3 folds. So I was like, well, like I said, I didn't want to waste any of it. So I put it in here as a page on the fold, and then I took it and left it. So it also, let me try to show you. It unfolds all of this way. So you can also cut any pieces of this off or leave it as a long fold out. But I thought that was fun, and whoever ends up with this journal will enjoy that. So that's that side. Let me see. I forget what the other side looks like. Let me find it real quick. I don't remember if there's a fold out on this side too or not, or if it was all on one side. I think it was all on one side. No. I got a fold out over here, a little one over here. So there you go. Here's even the copyright right here. Let's see, what is the copyright? It's 1973, I believe. 1973, I believe. So yeah, I knew it was 1970s. I just didn't realize the copyright was there. I forgot about that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And so I wanted to add, I have a couple of journaling cards here from the cut aparts from the paper collection kit, scrapbook paper that I showed you. I have a little squirrel. And oh, let me show you what I did in the middle of this second signature real quick. So I used scrapbook paper in here, as you can see here. Look how pretty this is. Almost looks stenciled, right? But that's scrapbook paper, and that is avocado dyed on this section. The second signature, I had the same thing, a pretty paper in the middle. But then I decided, I was thinking, I would have liked to have put some Edith Holden in here. I'm just taking a drink real quick. I got my treat of the week, Starbucks Frappuccino. So, yeah, I was thinking I wanted to put some Edith Holden in here, but I didn't have it out, and I didn't show it to you. I didn't have it out, and I thought, well, I actually had already sewn in this first signature, and I was actually sewing in the second signature, and I was like, hold the phone, stop the presses. Let's look at my Edith Holden. So I got it out, got a book out, and pulled out this page here and put it in the middle, and it was together like this. These 3 pages were together. I'm like, okay, let's just keep them together and stick them right here in the middle. So that's what I did. So in the middle of the second signature, there's 3 pages of Edith Holden, and I wanted them to kind of be a special kind of centerpiece, and I wanted this paper here, this pretty kind of almost looks stenciled again too, like or almost looks like wallpaper or stenciled. So I wanted that to show like a frame around. So I did cut a little bit off. That's what these little pieces are here from, and I have them in case I needed to use them. And I actually did use one here because as I was putting this in and punching the holes, to sew in the signature, this started separating. These pages started separating. So I was like, okay, well, and so I actually strengthened and put a little reinforcement here in the middle of these 2 with a piece that I cut off from over here. So there is a piece of Edith Holden there holding these together. And then there's a little number up there too, even the page number is right up there, 112. So very cool. But anyway, here's the Edith Holden pages I put in here. That pretty one. I picked out some that I thought went with the nature squirrel autumn theme. And so Yeah, this has been so fun to work on this week. So you have all those pretty Edith Holden pages. You know, you actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By doing that, I added 6, you know, sides, surfaces, whatever you want to call it, to this signature. So that worked out really well. So that's where I'm at. And then I was thinking I wanted to add, another idea I had during the week was I wanted to add a post-it note. Post-it, you know, not a post-it note. What do you call it? Post-it note. I don't know. But anyway, it's one of these 3 tri-fold letters. So I went in, I have them in a certain place, and I went in to look at them. And I found this. I was like, oh my goodness. Well, these are chipmunks, I think. But they're nature kind of squirrel related. So anyway, we're going to put one of these in here. And yeah, I couldn't believe I knew I had some that would go in here, but I totally forgot that I had this like chipmunk. I think those are chipmunks, or are those squirrels? I don't know. When they have a stripe on there, they remind me of a chipmunk, but it could be a squirrel because we don't have squirrels here with the stripe, but I think that's a western squirrel maybe. In North Carolina, we don't have the striped ones. We have the solid brown ones. And I think in the southeastern United States, I think we have the solid brown ones. I mean, I know we do because there's like a zillion in my backyard. But I think I've looked at squirrels because I think they're really cute and things. And I think that I've seen that. I think I looked at squirrel books too, as far as online squirrel books. And just things online about squirrels. And I think that squirrel is Western United States, maybe even Central, but I think it said something about the Western United States. Anyway, so I want to put one of these in here. So I wanted to see, of course I don't want to glue down any of the squirrels, so let's see, it folds like this normally, if you're going to fold it and mail it. So these are kind of a cardstock, I would say light cardstock. And here is the fold that they come with. So you're supposed to write a letter. I know most of you have seen these, but you were supposed to write a letter in here, fold it, and put a little seal. Let me see, do I have any of the seals? Little sticker they usually come with. I don't think I have any. This probably came with little gold stickers, and if they were in here, I probably have already taken them out and put them in with my stickers, or they probably fell out and I put them in with my stickers. But I was wondering, I want it to be kind of so you can have, like if I were to glue it down, I'm not going to because I'm not going to cover up a chipmunk or a squirrel or whatever, but it could be like that. But I don't want it to be, I don't want to cover up any of the chipmunks. So I could just look for, I think I already have, let me see, what do I have in here? I just have that one flip out, so I could, let me just make sure, because I know I put an envelope in here too. I didn't show you that, did I? I don't want to put this in the envelope because the envelope is a flip out too. I don't want to put that in the same signature. I would put this in this other opposite signature. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's in here. So it must be in the second signature. And since we're talking about it, I'll show you what I am talking about, if I can find it. I was going to mention that I like to put a few pockets, but I don't like to put too many pockets because of my own experience in using a junk journal. I actually prefer a wide open page. It can have a little decoration in the corner or on the side, but I like the whole main page to be open for me to do what I want, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't like put a pocket on every page or practically every page. I just thought of that this morning. So, and yeah, I try to put in, I try to put in full-size pages, but sometimes I'm using up scraps, so I'll put in smaller pages too. And I think I love the variety of sizes, and you can always glue down that other little page. That's why you put it at the bottom, so you can make a pocket if you want out of a smaller page. But where is that fold out? I know I put it in here. Am I talking and I missed it already? Nope, here it is. Here it is. Okay, is this it? Nope, nope, that's my, here it is. Okay, so this is when I was working with the, pulling pages out of the Ideals magazine. It had this envelope in there. It's an order form envelope type thing that they have in their magazines. So I put this one in the second signature because it's a vintage, cool, how we like these old envelopes. And somebody can decorate over this if they want, but I kind of get a kick out of seeing that. It's from an Ideals magazine where people used to order the magazine, I guess. Next issue. Begin your subscription. You send a check in, right? So anyway, I glued the flap down here, and I glued it down as just on the side so that it is a tuck spot. This one I'm talking about, not covering up pages uncovered. But this is too cool. I had to do this. And then I have the envelope here. And that's so, I did it so you could really, because I thought about gluing it down, like say on a page here, but then this little opening would be over here and it'd be harder to get into. So that's why I did it like this. And then you have this flap too that's really cool here. It makes a really cool, fun tuck spot. And you can decorate this too if you would like. But anyway, I see this is an envelope. So that's in the second signature. So let's go back to the first signature. And we'll put this one in, and we'll do a little flip out in this section. So we got to find a page. Let's see. This is a nice little squirrel design, and this part is what we'll glue down, this part right here, I think. So it'd be like this. So you'll have this fold out. But I don't necessarily want this flap on here, so I have to look for a page where, oh, you know where it looked pretty? On this copy dyed page here. Yeah, because look at the colors, how they look pretty together. That looks beautiful together. So I think I'm just going to go with that, not look any further, because I'll just confuse myself. Have too many options. We're just going to go for it. So I think I'll just use some art glitter glue here on this flap. And then we'll have this, and then I'll show you what else I pulled out. And I have stickers too here from the collection kit, the scrapbook paper. I have those stickers here too, so we could do a little bit of decorating with that. So we have all kinds of stuff here to do here today. So exciting. I'm so excited because I have more than 10 minutes to craft. You should see me in the morning like, 10 minutes, what can I do? And I run in here. And I do stuff, but it's not very much because before I know it, just when I get started, the time is up. So, okay, so we did that. Cute, right? Awesome. Yeah, I like that. You can put those in as pages too, but I thought of it. It's like you can't put everything in as pages, and then because then it gets to be too many pages. So then you can do things like this, right? All right, so the other things I pulled out was, okay, I like this little card here, and it's birds, and it came with this little envelope, and it's a little, it can be a little drilling spot. So I thought I would put this somewhere. So we're going to put this somewhere in a second, but I just want to show you the other cards I pulled out, just in case we decide to put another card in. And if I don't glue them down somewhere, I could put them in a pocket. But I have this card. I just thought this was really pretty. And not necessarily Fallish, but I think the nature part of it goes with this journal well. It's a kind of an English garden looking garden house here. Totally blank inside. And I believe this was the envelope that came with it. I had it right next to it, so it must be. And then, because I just have so many cards and envelopes in my card and envelope drawer, but that one I pulled out. And what's there? Oh, this one here. This is a little like set of cards. So I thought this is it cards in, let me see. Yeah, isn't this pretty? I thought that is, oh, this is just a single card, doesn't open, but a nice drilling spot. And it came with this envelope. And look how pretty. See, they match. I thought I'd put one of these, so we'll put one of those over here too. Get ready to put that in. And I have something else I'll show you in a second, but let's do, before I lose everything, birds. Okay, so let's just I mean, you could almost put it, no. See this color right here? It goes with that color, but I wouldn't, I guess I would glue it down like this and then put the card inside. I don't want to do another flip up. I kind of want to put it, or I could put it down in a corner somewhere. So let's turn the page. This pocket is, like I could put it on a pocket. Let me see the pocket in the back here. I could put it right here. You know how I like to put pockets on pockets? I mentioned that recently. I kind of have a thing, like I like to put pockets on pockets. I don't know. So you got to make, I'm a practical person, and this is just wide open space to do something with, right? So why not put a pocket on a pocket? And it's a way of kind of decorating it too. This little envelope can be decorated. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that. Let's do it. So it's an envelope. So that is a pocket. That's my pocket on a pocket. But we can also make a pocket behind it. So we'll just, I want it to be nice and secure. It's kind of a, 2, 3, 4, if you count 2 layers of the card and 2 layers of paper for the envelope, it's actually 4 layers. So it's not heavy or anything, but I just want it to be, secure. So I'm going to put, let's see, the top is right here. So we're going to make this into a pocket too. So this will have 2 openings for our things. This is the way I like to get my pockets in, right? Not necessarily take up too many pages, but like you got a pocket here, might as well have 2 or 3. Make the most use out of this pocket. Okay, so, and this matches, of course, really well here. You've got all these kind of fall colors, and yellow is kind of a fall color. And the card's already in there. So, yeah, I'm excited because this is Saturday, and we're not going over to my son's house until later. So I can craft, and I take little breaks from crafting and get my work done that I have to do around here. Clean up the kitchen. I mean, the kitchen's cleaned up, but I just have to go over things. It's my, like I've said, I go over the kitchen on Saturday real good. Make sure all the counters and ovens clean and microwave. Okay, so I don't know if this will fit in here, but oh wait, it's not glued down over there. I need to let it dry. I know, I'm being impatient. Just wanted to show you. It is open in the back. Back there. Okay, before I get glue all over everything, let me let this dry. And then we got our little birdie card in here. So that's Sterling space. And of course we'll be able to put something in this pocket. That is cute. And we can put a little sticker or something on here. Let's look at our stickers. I have that little squirrel I showed you. She or he is too big for this envelope, but I will use him or her in here. But there's all these little pieces on these stickers here. So being that this is yellow, pretty much any of these would go on here, the smaller ones at least. So most obvious place to put something is on the flap, but we could, there's a little squirrel here I'm going to put somewhere. Let me see. Thankful, blessed. Fall is in the air. This little mushroom jar is cute. Right here. I think, I have an idea. That's why I'm kind of hesitating here. I'm going to have to grab something to do it though. So I've got this. Let me grab my scrap box. Oh. Where's my scrap box? Hold on. I don't see it. Hold on. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. My scrap box is, oh, is it in the other room? Maybe I was using it crafting in the living room. Anyway, so here's my idea. I have this. This is what I was going to look for in my scrap box anyway. So I just want to make this into a, not a sticker for the moment, and I'll show you why. Let's put it down right here. I'll put it at the top of this edge. Okay, and then we're going to cut it out. I know you're figuring out what I'm going to do. I know you've probably already figured it out. You know. I know you know. If you knew before I do it, tell me in the comments, because I'll get a kick out of that. I know you. If you watch my videos, you know me. You know me. Or if you watch any junk journal videos, you know, because other people do it too. All right, so I'm going to cut this out. We're making it into a non-sticker. And then we're going to glue it down on something. I'm going to add glue to it. That doesn't make any sense, Sheree. I know. That's why I have to show you and not tell you. All right, so I hope everybody had a good week. I had a good week, but it was kind of busy, kind of too busy as far as at work. I actually had to work my little buns off this week. Earn that money. No, I always work hard. What am I talking about? Okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to make a little tuck spot here. Oh, that's perfect. Look, it fits right down to the bottom of the envelope. And then the flap can tuck under the top of it. So I'm just going to glue. Let's see. This is good. This goes all the way down here. So I need to glue like right here, just at the kind of the, not even half of it, just underneath half, and just this bottom part here on. So I need that to be sturdy, so I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac on there. That looks really good with the colors too. With this got like a orangish reddish or orangish. Oh, it looks good with these colors over here too. Anyway, a little Fabri-Tac on here. Yeah. Busy at work. I actually had to I really never work late. Like if I work late, I work 5 minutes or 15 minutes late, but hardly ever. Like I could count on one hand the times I worked late. And I actually had to work an hour late last night. I couldn't believe it. It's okay. I don't mind. I got my work done, so that's what matters. I just had extra stuff to do because we're getting ready. You know, I work at a law firm, so we're getting ready for a trial, and had to do some extra stuff, and it was a lot of stuff, so it took more than the allotted time in a day. Okay, so there it is. It's glued down. I don't want to glue that envelope flap inside there, so it's not even touching the glue. Let's see. That's not touching the glue because the glue I put down here. Okay, so I think I'm safe to even leave that like that. But anyway, that just a fun little thing to hold the flap down. Okay, that was fun. Now, what else? Don't necessarily, I kind of wanted to, okay, so I might end up with the other two cards, these two, and put them in a pocket. But for now, I'm going to put them to the side, because I don't want to just, like, I can put these in a pocket, and whoever gets the journal can decide if they want to glue them down somewhere, you know what I mean? I don't want to take all of that fun away from someone else. So, I thought... I had an idea for this bag. I think I got these, I'm trying to think, either at Walmart or Dollar Tree last year. If I remember right, they had paper, and they had these paper ones, and they had some plastic treat bags, which I have the treat bags too. So I could put, like, if I have goodies to go along with the journal, I could put those in that. But I was trying to think of a way to make the most out of this paper bag. So you got a pretty front here with the Happy Harvest, and here's the back with this part, and then you have the same pretty back. And I kind of wanted to make a pocket out of it. You see why I don't make a lot of pockets like this? I make a few like this, and then I like to add fun things that are pockets. So I thought that the best way to do that would be to make the most out of this bag. I wanted to try, I don't think I've ever done this before, but I wanted to try cutting off this bottom part, which of course you can use if you want to. I might put it in here. If I don't use it, I'll put it in a pocket or in the goodie bag, this bottom part, so somebody can do something with it if they want. I have used them before as like a pocket, an extra pocket too, this bottom part. Okay, so I'm cutting the two sides, the long sides off, and then I just want to see how this, I don't want to mess up this part, so here, I've got the two long sides off, and then I can open it up and just cut off the rest of this bottom part. Nice, so I have a nice neat cut here on my top part. Okay, so there's the bottom part. Put that to the side. And I have these little pieces left from the trim. I guess I could make paper clips out of those, couldn't I? I was trying to think. I just thought of that. Or I could use it on a tag. Okay, so then I thought I would, see, now I've got this out separate. So then, yeah, I was trying to see. I don't remember if I got those at Walmart, Dollar Tree, or a thrift store. I think I got them at Walmart, though. But I could have got them at Dollar Tree. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to cut this. I'm trying to cut right in on the fold here so as not to cut off any of this front of this bag. So this is what I'm doing to make them. I'm going to need to even that up. So let me move this for a second and use my paper cutter so I don't, because this is very choppy over here. So the best way to not have it choppy again is to go ahead and use my paper cutter. And I can line it up right on the line there. Okay, let's see how that came out. It's got a little fold from, like a little bent over piece from where it fold, the bag folded around to the side. So I'm going to cut that off. So now I kind of like have two paper bags now, almost like. Instead of gluing that back part down and have the whole bag, I can use both sides. So it's kind of like I have two bags, if that makes sense. That's what I was thinking, because of the both sides having that pretty graphics. Okay, is that straight? Almost. One more cut here. One more cut, and it should be straight. Okay, there we go. The paper's a little resisting the cut a little bit. Like it's thin, but it's not that thin, so I don't know. Okay, so let me see this here. There's a piece right here that's folded in, and I think I'm going to leave it for strength. That's what I'll do. But I don't want it to get in the way of getting things in and out. So I think I'm going to glue it. See how it's loose? I'm going to glue that down. Glue that down. Art glitter glue. Not too much, but enough. Okay, so now that won't like flip up when something's trying to be pulled out. It won't get caught on. If it gets caught on there, it's not because it's loose or flipping up or anything. And that will give the top extra strength because it's got two layers, So you could have wear and tear there, but it won't be as likely to have wear and tear because there's two layers there. So, and this is pretty much the right size. I need to cut, gosh, I almost need to cut a little bit off. Just a little bit off the bottom. I think it can't be helped, which will be fine. I'm just going to do it because it has to be done. Or, well, no, I don't need to fold at the bottom. I don't need extra strength at the bottom because, you know, it's the bottom. Nothing's going to be pulled out of the bottom of this. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it under, pretty much under that Happy Harvest. Okay. So now it's not going to go here. I'm just looking at the length. Because I measure all my pages by pretty much this first signature cover of each signature. I measure all the pages inside by that. So let's see. So I think I got kind of equal amount of flip outs in each signature. And certain pages I don't want to really cover up. Like I want to leave that to the person that gets this journal to decide. So let's see, we have a pocket right here. So I don't really, could put this here, but I don't really want to put in a pocket right there, right? The page before has a pocket. So it could go like here. It could go on here, but this is, I don't know if the colors really go. Let's see, the back of this page is coffee dyed. Oh, I did, remember I showed you those computer papers that I was showing you when I showed you all the papers I was using in here, and I said I was going to coffee dye them. This is one of them. See, and I did coffee dye it. It looks beautiful, of course, much better than the white. But anyway, this could go here. I got another pocket here. I could go on this yellow page. That would be pretty. But there's a pocket right there, so so I think it's either this page. Let me put my scissors there to mark the spot. And then I don't want to add any more pockets or tuck spots after this because it's more than enough. This is the coffee dyed. This is coffee dyed page there. Okay. Let's see. See, I like this. I picked out this music page because of these. These are aspen. This is called Aspen Trees. This music right here. And I guess these are aspen trees. And I just thought those were so pretty for this journal. So that's why I picked out this particular music page. But I could put this in here. I don't really like it there. I don't like it on the blue. Okay, so that's the first signature. And I just kind of want to look. Got the pocket there. I think, did we put something over here? Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, I like it. I like it on this page. I like it on this page too. I really like it on this page because this is kind of, well, look at the layering first of all. I love the layering here of the colors. Can you see that okay? We've got the book page. This is from the Children's Encyclopedia. This is from Ideals magazine, and then you have scrapbook paper, so you have all of these pretty colors. And then here, you know, just text and coffee dyed paper. So I think this color here is perfect. It'll be a place where I can put a tag, and you could almost even, if you wanted to, turn this into a side tuck. That's interesting thought. Interesting. Trying to confuse myself. I kind of, because I really don't, I'm just noticing how, I have tall tags though, so I don't know why I'm hesitating. Or I can make one. I think I'm just going to go for the tall tag in this one. Because I think I'll just make a tall tag. It'll have a topper on it so you can pull it out and push it in, so it won't be any problem with that. Okay, we're going to go for the tall tag bag. Like I originally said. But that's an option to use it, you know, as a side tuck too, since we just basically turned it into a piece of paper. Decorated piece of paper. And I don't want too much glue here as far as glue going into my, taking up my space where I'm going to put my tag. So I'm going to try to put a little thin line of glue here, enough to glue it down, but not take up my space. Because the more your glue protrudes over to here, the more it takes up your tag space, and the thinner you have to make your tag. And I want it to be all solidly glued down, so just get a little line of glue on here. Okay, so, alright, so update on, I told you in a few videos ago, probably quite a few by the time you see this video, that my older son and his wife had been in a car accident. Well, they're pretty much all healed from that. They just had, fortunately, some scrapes. My son had the scrapes because he was on the side that got hit. And his leg was swollen just from, I guess, the impact, you know, the trauma of the accident. And then my daughter-in-law had, her chest was sore, you know, the airbags came out and all that jazz, unfortunately. So anyway, she's pretty much healed now. That pain has resided, and my son's leg is not swollen anymore. And his scrapes are almost all healed up. So, and they got their new car because their car was totaled. So they're happy that they were able to get a new car really quickly. So they're okay now. And then my mom, I told you she had fallen, and she is home from the hospital, or she went to the hospital, then she had to go to rehab for a couple, was it 2 weeks? I think it actually was 2 weeks. It went pretty fast, because I think last time she was in rehab, I thought she was in there longer, because she fell before, a few years ago. Okay, so there it is. But now she's home from rehab, so she'll have more rehab at home, but she's glad to be home, and she already emailed me, so she likes to email me and send me emails about what's going on. So there you go. That's really cute. Okay, we did that. We'll put the cards in a pocket, and oh, this little squirrel. And this, I'm probably going to, I'm trying to think if I want around the corners. I think I do. And, well, before, yeah. Oh, the corner rounder's in the other room. I've really been doing some crafting in the living room lately, so my corner rounder's not here. But I want to put paper on the back of this so it's writable. I almost hesitate to do that because what if someone wants to glue it down? But I do want to, you know, I don't want to be lazy and not make a journaling card for someone. So I think I'll go ahead and glue this down and make it into a journaling card, and then it'll just be nice and sturdy if somebody glues it down as a pocket. You know, it doesn't matter one way or the other. But sometimes I leave them with, if it has paper like this, decorated paper on the back, I'll leave them. But I don't know how many of these I'll put in here, these cut apart, so I did want to make this one into a journaling card, so let's do it. But yeah, my mom is home, rehab at home now, emailing me, and she said that the her medical providers are saying that she'll be able to be up. I mean, she's, of course, they're having her walk and stuff, but she'll be able to walk with her walker again by the end of September. And you probably won't see this till the end of September, but because I'm quite a bit ahead of myself on videos. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know. You know, I know a lot of people, even a girl at my work, you know, her mom's having issues, so you know, we like to check on each other's moms. So okay, there it is, and I think I'm going to round the corner as soon as I find my corner rounder. I'll get my stuff out of the other room. Okay, so that's another thing that I'll put in with the cards so I don't forget. And then I got this little squirrel. I put on long sleeves today because I was cold, but now I'm getting warm in here. Guess I'm working hard, right? Let me take a drink of my Frappuccino. Oh, yummy. Whew, that did the trick. Okay. This would look really cute on here, on this paper. Hold the phone. Let's see. Will it fit on a pocket? Oh, it will. Let's put him on a pocket right there. Okay. So, don't laugh at me. I think I'm going to try to make him into a tuck spot. Are you laughing at me? I can hear you. Somebody's laughing at me out there. Like, Sheree? No. I know you like it though, right? It's going to be super cute. So the tuck spot will be in the top. So I need to glue around the bottom. I just thought of that. It's going to be a super cute little tuck spot. Little squirrel tuck spot. What could be better than that? All right, let's put some glue on him. Her, him, her, him, whatever he is, she is. I just thought about that. That's going to be so cute. Put a little tag or something in there. Oh, get glue everywhere. Get too excited about my squirrel tuck spot now. Did I get glue on here? Hold on. Okay, we're good. We are good. Don't tell anybody. Okay. All right, there it is. Let's see if it's still a tuck spot. Did I put glue in the right spot? What can I tuck in there? Because I got a little bit of glue right here that I need to wipe off. Did I accidentally glue the whole thing down? No, I did not. Yes, we'll put a little tag in there. I'll let it dry though. I just want to make sure it doesn't get glued down. Up here. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay, so we got a little squirrel tuck spot. I know. We have to do these fun things in our junk journals, don't we? Of course we do. Okay, so let's see, stickers. I know this video is probably like way too long, but sometimes I say that and then it's like, oh, that wasn't too long. And then sometimes I say that and it's like, oh my goodness, good thing I stopped when I did. So we used the jar. That's the first one I used off of this page. I kind of was looking at this right here. I like that, but do we want to go more fall, fall nature? I think we do. So let's turn the page, and I don't want a sticker on every page, but let's go back here to this pocket. Maybe we'll find something we can put on here. I do want to use this little squirrel, but I don't know if he's going to be, I don't necessarily want him, like I got a squirrel in that pocket. I don't want to be like I copied it and put another squirrel here. I want to put him somewhere where maybe he's not expected. So let's put fall nature. I really would like to put, I don't want to put all out like fall word on here, but I kind of want to put something fallish. So like some acorns or leaves would be cute that we have on here. So there's so many little ones. This little skunk, he's cute. I think I'm just going to go for, let's see, we've got this color. So let's just go for a leaf and put a little bit of extra glue on here, especially this part down here. And kind of make a little decoration here. Let's see, what else do I want to put on here? Let me take that into consideration before I put this down. So I think I'm going to add some more things up in this corner and put this down here. So up here, let's put this flower. It almost has the same color as this checkerboard in the middle. See that? So let's put that down. So we've got a leaf and a flower. And what else? different colored leaf, or, oh, look at this one right here. Oh, how about an acorn? We need an acorn. We need an acorn, and we need another leaf. So let's put this acorn. I don't know. Let's put the leaf on first. The leaf I'm going to put right there. I know it's a different color, but I think it's cute, and it matches the paper. There's blue up in this paper. I'll put it right here, right next to the paper, so I'll bring the blue down here. As if this flower would have different colored leaves. Why not? We can do whatever we want. I don't think the acorn goes. I'm going to have to use the acorn somewhere else. Okay, let's put that back. I'll put it back on the sticker sheet. Okay, so we have this red leaf, and that would also go with the colors in the paper. Any other fun colored leaves? There's an orange one. I kind of want to do the orange one. I think I'll do the orange one. Yeah, that might be best. It doesn't matter though. We can do whatever we want. All right, there we go. There's our little sticker decoration for this pocket. Cute. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Oh my word. Hello, I know you saw it, but I didn't till just now. This flower is the same as that flower. No wonder it looks so good. It takes me a minute sometimes, guys. No, it really doesn't. I just wasn't paying attention. Just having fun crafting. All right, I'm going to stop this video. I hope it's not like 2 hours long. And I hope you enjoyed it. Made a lot of progress, kind of. Had a little fun. So I'll see you in my next video. I'm going to continue putting things in pockets, decorating. If I have anything like really fun to show you, I'll come and do a separate video. But otherwise, I will be back with a flip through. But before I do a flip through, I had this other drilling card out here. Real quick. See how it's plain brown and then this little banner? That on the back. I wanted to cut this out. I wanted to show you this. So real quick, I just saw this under my paper. I wanted to show you that I'm cutting this out of a drilling card because I want to use this as on the top. I'll probably put it on the top of a page, glue it down, or I could even staple it up here, and it'll be a tuck spot, or it can be a tuck spot. It will be when I use it. Somebody else, whoever gets this journal, doesn't have to use it as a tuck spot. It could just be a decoration, but I'm going to stick something up under it. But just to show you, see, there it is cut out. And I still have this to use somehow, so I won't throw that away. But just pretend we're going to put it on this page. So I would just put it up like this. Or it could even go, see how the acorn is upright? It could even go like that. Or it could be a tab. That the acorn would be upside down. Well, let's see, how could it be a tab with that? I'll put it on this side. See right here, it could be a little tab going out that way. Can you see that okay? I know let me move my paper cutter. Like that. I think I like it best like this. Almost. I kind of like it. I really like it best like this. So it's going to go somewhere in here like that. And then you could put a little glue on the top or staple. I think glue helps it to really, I don't know, I never tried it with a staple, but I've done it with glue, and it kind of helps to hold whatever you put up under it. Like that. As a little tuck. So anyway, that will be a tuck in here. So thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Have a great day.